Guys and girls, in this video I'm gonna teach you 2 creative ways for you to turn with the ball in order to create some space for yourself on the pitch. Now these moves are somewhat advanced, but don't worry, because only today, only for you, I'm gonna take you by the hand and teach you both skills step by step. Let's go. Skill number 1 is what I like to call the double trap. And basically this is a combination of an inside and an outside step over. Now, the goal with this move is to make your defender believe that you're just going for the simple inside step over turn. But instead, you also all of a sudden whip out an outside step over and rush back to the opposite direction. Now, practicing this move is extremely easy, and I like to start right here with the ball comfortably directly in front of me. Take your strong foot, make an inside step over, and use the same foot to make an outside step over before tapping the ball slightly with the outside of your weak foot. Now, what you want to do in the beginning is get comfortable with the movement. Make sure this feels natural, and when you feel comfortable and understand how the movement is supposed to work, we're gonna add some movement to the ball as well. So, start by rolling the ball very lightly, wah, wah, and do the same movement. Repeat this a couple of times, and that's essentially it. As you get better with the move, you can start making it more game-like, you can start adding pace, but essentially you want to be able to pull off the move with the ball moving with you as well. So once again, roll the ball, inside, outside, tap. Now there are a couple of extra key things you want to keep in mind. Number 1, don't run too fast. If you run too fast, you're gonna lose control of the ball, so don't run too fast. Number 2, use your entire body. This skill will never work if you're standing up like a statue like this. You can see how awkward that looks, and you don't want to be that guy. Instead, you want to use your entire body to sell the effect even more and make sure your defender gets off balance, especially with the second outside step over. You seriously want to turn your entire body and your chest this way to make it more believable. Trust me, this is gonna make a huge difference. Look at the difference. Nobody's gonna fall for that trick. Instead, turn your entire chest this way before rushing to the opposite direction. Like this. Skill number 2 is what I like to call the pullback, and it looks somewhat like this. Now, this move is extremely effective when you're caught up in a tight situation, maybe close to the sideline or the corner flag, and you need to create a little bit of space for yourself to maybe clear the ball or simply pass it on to your teammate. Now, practicing this move is once again very easy. We're gonna start with the ball in front of us and put our strong foot over the ball. You're gonna roll it back, tap it slightly with the same foot, and bam! Bring your weak foot out, stop the ball, roll it back, and go back to the opposite direction. Once again, roll the ball, tap it, stop it, pull it back, and go. You want to repeat this circle a couple of times with small movements to get comfortable before we can move on to more advanced scenarios. Now the goal with this move is to make your defender, who's potentially standing right in front of you, to come and reach for the ball. And because of that, you want to stop the ball as far away from your body as humanly possible, which is going to make it extremely difficult for him to follow you with your movements. And lastly, if you really want to take this skill to the next level, make it a lot flashier and more entertaining to the crowd, you want to add the no-look aspect, which would look like this. Whoa! Now personally, I don't recommend trying this out in the game because the chance of you losing the ball and looking like a fool is extremely high, and you don't want to be that guy. But if you are considering doing this in the game, first step is to be able to do the movement repeatedly without looking at the ball at all. If you're not comfortable doing this, don't even think about trying this out in the game. But yes, the no-look variation definitely looks cool, and I know a lot of you guys out there love flashy moves, so, you know, wow! You can consider adding the no-look to make this even more spicy. Guys and girls, that's it for today's episode, and I truly hope you got something out of it, and most importantly, are inspired to go out and practice both of the moves in order for you to bring them to game situations. And most importantly, if you enjoy and want to see more stuff like this one, click on the playlist right down there, and if you want to join the Unisport family, you can do that with one click by clicking the green bubble right up here. You're gonna be subscribed to our channel, and you're gonna be notified every time we post awesome videos like this one. That's it for today. I'm out.